Capelli Sport is an established global team sports provider with partners reaching all corners of the world. Capelli Sport has developed a success on the platform of GMA Accessories, a global retail manufacturer and importer of apparel, footwear, and fashion accessories, which was founded by CEO and President George Alters in 1990. Capelli Sport has developed an ownership and management component of its business to include ownership shares in 3 top professional clubs: MSV Duisburg of Germany, HB Koge of Denmark, Inter Allies of Ghana, and USL League 2 team Cedar Stars Rush. These clubs support the growth of Capelli Sport as well as focus on player development and exclusive player opportunities. The uniqueness of Capelli Sport business model, network, and experience puts the company in a league of its own in the service, expertise, and support it gives its partners. Capelli Sport is focused on working with like-minded individuals with a goal to push the limits and chart new territories. For more information, visit capellisport.com or email contact us at capellisport.com.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to a rain-soaked Denver Christian Stadium here in Lakewood, Colorado, home of the Colorado Rush Pro Development Team. Tonight, in match 2 of 2 in the inaugural weekend home series for the Rush, who won on Friday night 2-1, they face Park City, the Red Wolves, looking to even it up tonight. And we'll see how that turns out next. We've got starters and the kickoff coming up next, right here on Stream It Sports.
B-O-W-L-E-R-O Bolero. B-O-W-L-E-R-O Bolero.
Having a party down at the lanes. We're gonna rock it in the arcade. We'll eat like kings. The food's insane. Best party ever. Hey, 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 hey.
B-O-W-L-E-R-O Bolero. B-O-W-L-E-R-O Bolero.
Welcome back to Denver Christian Stadium as we get set for the match. Tonight, it's the Park City Red Wolves against the Colorado Rush Pro Development Team. And tonight, this is the second match of the inaugural season of the USL League 2. That's United Soccer League, League 2. And the Rush, the only team in Colorado, is part of the USL League 2. We are in Lakewood, Colorado. And we are going to start with our starters for the Colorado Rush team. In goal, Martin Sanchez. In the back line is Aaron Zek, along with Bailey Rouse, Eben Nover. In the midfield, we've got Greg Tracy, Ben Shepard, Emin Rahimi, Burl Shepard. Then in the attackers, we've got Jerry Gutierrez, Hoffer, and the striker is Feiner. That is number 13, Jake Feiner. And the kickoff is gone, and the Park City Red Wolves will start with the ball first. They are wearing their road white. They'll be going left to right on your screen. And in the home blues, trimmed in gray, the Colorado Rush Pro Development Team, winners of its first match. This season was really supposed to be kicked off last year. And as you all know, a lot of sports and a lot of life in general came to a screeching halt due to the pandemic, and they Now, fast forward, get to have the inaugural season this weekend. They had 2 weeks to train. They had a couple of exhibition matches the weekend of May 14 to 16. And a lot of these players are currently in college, and some of them have played in the MSL. And they're here tonight, looking for the best path to the pro. And both these programs have been doing an outstanding job of developing the youth programs as well as this level, the elite level, to get to the pros. Settled that time by Park City. Nice turn here on the outside by Lemoncool, and kick it back to the in goal, the goalkeeper for Park City is Tanner Kennard from Salt Lake City, Utah. Good hustle by Rush to put pressure on the defense. Here comes the offensive third for Park City, and a through ball gets past the defense and to the goalkeeper, Martin Sanchez. Just out of the outstretched foot on the outside there to Zek. Ball intercepted by Ben Shepard. He had the 2 goals, and there's a nice strike coming off attempt by Greg Tracy. Great pressure. First 5 minutes, always critical in a soccer match. No different here. As within the first about 25 to 30 minutes of the match on Friday, that's when Ben Shepard and the Rush team went to work as they scored both of their goals to take a 2-0 lead at the half, and then went on to win 2-1 against this very same Park City Red Wolf squad. Here's a breakaway. Ball gets away from number 9, Jonathan Wadaharama, and into the hands of Sanchez, and the Rush will take it back the other way. They switch fields. Far side, that's going to be the east side of the field as the field goes north and south. Burl Shepard on the outside, waiting for the pass, curled in, and the pass went outside, so it goes out of bounds. And it'll be a throw in, and that was knocked away by the Rush. So actually it was off the foot of Park City. So Rush will toss it in. 50-50 ball. Wide shot attempt. So far, early here, Rush has tilted the pitch a little bit to the offensive end, really applying pressure early to the Red Wolves. Jerry Gutierrez putting pressure on the backfield line. Contact in the middle, not affecting Carter Johnson as he advances the ball for Park City, but again, a pass a little too long, and Guadarrama could not get there in time. So timing's a little off by the Red Wolves, but credit Rush for doing a great job of applying pressure on OND, and they really have not put a couple of good passes together for Park City. Ball stolen away by Guadarrama. But again, errant pass and back over to Sanchez is there, the goalkeeper to kick it away. Now it's going to be a throw in inside about what looks at about the 30-35 for Park City. Shepard, the aggressor, gets it off to his teammate Feiner. Nice ball ahead and just a little too long for Feiner. Bailey Rouse on the outside trying to get something started for the Rush. Both teams doing a good job now of stopping each other, playing more in the midfield, not getting anything untracked in the offensive third. Here's a ball trying to go over the top. Going direct this time for Park City, trying to get away from the defense. Good coverage and hustle by Rush. Cover a lot of ground, really packed in the back defensively. Somewhat of a kind of a 5-3-2, could go a 4-4-2-1. It's really impressive so far. Miss kick there on the outside. I think that was Zek trying to get it a little wider. Through ball gets to the middle, switching fields. Now we're hustling down as Kurt Lemoncool lofts it up and just over the goal and out of bounds. So goal kick coming up for Martin Sanchez. Sanchez out of Bloomington, Minnesota. Northern Illinois University. A little more possession play here now for Rush. Trying to set it up. Find an opening in the middle as they go back to Rahimi. Trying to keep it in as Zek could not keep it in the field of play. And here's a throw in for Park City on the near side. 0-0 here in the first half of play. Second match of two. Friday and Mondays. This is a 14 match season, 7 at home. This is the second match at home for Rush. There's a nice through ball coming off the foot of Jerry Gutierrez, but once again, just a little long for Jake Feiner. Park City tried again on the far side this time. Switching fields. Here comes Lemoncool and company, and Kennard gets it to Lemoncool. Two defenders on him. Oh, splits the defenders, but great recovery. Looked like Tracy was back there helping out on the D. Throw into Vargas. Launching it towards the middle was Alejandro Silva with kind of a bending line drive in front of the goal. Rush looking for a penalty in the box. And it says it's going to be a set piece here for Park City, our first corner kick of the evening. Knocked out by Rush defense. Tracy looking to set it up. Tracy, the defensive midfielder from Denver, Colorado. Pomona High School here in the Jefferson County area. And played at the University of Portland, part of the Rapids development program in the club. He saw that water splash up. There was a lot of water early. As we said, it's been a rain-soaked Sunday of Memorial Day weekend. Anticipate rain for off and on for the next 24 hours here in the Denver metro area. And standing water was actually squeegeed off the sport turf. You saw some water kick up as that ball trailed out of bounds. There's some here on the near side near the track as well. Beautiful facility here at home to Denver Christian High School, and has now become the home of the Colorado Rush Pro Development team of the UL League 2. Here comes free kick. Oh! And off the hands. That looked like that caromed off ahead. And that ball was launched by number 11, Carter Johnson. And Johnson launched it. Went off of a head. We'll see if it angles in. Oh, that was a header. No, that was a header. I couldn't tell if it went off of the rush on the ball in the 50-50, but it was off the head of one of the players down in there for Park City. Got up just in time and redirected it just past Sanchez. As Sanchez went to the near post, the ball went far post, and it went 1-0. You see it again here. Last moment. One Rush player went up, but the ball dipped and went off of a Park City player last moment. And on the board first this time is the Park City Red Wolves. They lead this one 1-0. That one coming approximately about just inside the 14-minute mark. Pressure now put back on Rush, down 1-0. Zek trying to get it to Ben Shepard. He had the hot foot on Friday, scoring both of Rush's 2 goals. He's number 7. There's a kick by Rush. Ben Shepard setting it up for Emin Rahimi. Park City trying to hold the line here, and it's actually Ben Shepard's going to do the honors. And why not? Bending it, and it just curled in, but nice pickup there by Tanner Kennard. Sanchez setting it up for Rush in the backfield here. Launches it deep. 50-50 ball and jumping up and over. Rush player Burl Shepard was the outside defender. Actually make that the outside mid for Park City. Sanchez looking for Finer. Nice hitter to keep the ball going. Another touch. This one goes back to the middle. Rahimi and Gutierrez sharing the ball as they go far side and just a little bit long for Eric Zeck, who was hustling down the wing. Great speed on the wing there by Zeck. Make that Hoffer Maximilian, who had a shot at that down the far side in number 12 for Rush. Nice steal on the far side by Burl Shepard. Switching fields with Greg Tracy. He's going to go outside to Nover. Cutting through the defense. Here's a shot coming back to the side. Great header to keep it out by Jonathan Guadarrama. Picked back up by Rush. Oh, right in front of the goal. Good defense. That's Guillermo Leme, who's down on the turf after an excellent defensive play to make sure that ball did not get anywhere close to the goalkeeper, Tanner Kennard, or the back of the net. So we've got a player down on the field. It looks like Guillermo Leme. Looks like he's up and walking, so they're not going to need a sports med trainer. All right, so Kennard with the goal kick. Sends this one deep to the middle. It's going to carry him off a couple of heads and over to Sanchez. He's going to roll it to the side and start the other way with Eben Nover. Nover locally here out of Highlands Ranch High School, Southern Methodist University. Both these teams part of the Mountain Division of the one of the four conferences. You've got the Northern, the Southern, and the Central, and this is the Mountain Conference, which includes Colorado, Park City, Ogden, Utah, Ogden City, and New Mexico U23, New Mexico United. Throw in for Rush. And that's Vargas. And Leme on the outside for Park City. Ball comes near side now. Rush setting it back up into the match now. That's Rouse. Check that. Yeah, that's Rouse. So he's the one of the captains here. Bailey Rouse, the center back from nearby Chatfield High School, another Littleton High School nearby, Littleton, Colorado, University of Kentucky. Came right through the Rush youth program. Excellent youth program and academies. One of the more respected programs across the country, and now has a pro development team. And you're seeing it here in the blue, trimmed in gray. Very physical. Eric Zeck's getting pushed from behind. Lemon Cool. Rahimi battling in the middle there. And winning the battle was 99, Evan Saku. There's a direct shot off the left foot of Guadarrama. Oh, and another try off the deflection with Saku. Both saves by Sanchez. Very active now as pitch is tilted a little bit on the offensive third for Park City, being the aggressor. "21 minutes in. We have a 1-0 match so far. Park City off a kick gets a header to lead this one 1-0. Going over the top, trying to get underneath it is Zek. Challenge, the defense gets back in a hurry. A lot of movement, right to the middle. Oh, great slide to knock that ball out, and that came off the foot. Looked like Caleb White was in there along the defensive back line as an open look for Gutierrez. He was looking at what part of the net of the goal he was gonna go after, but a great effort sliding in for Park City. There's the foul by Rush. Free kick coming up. Lemkool battled by Ben Shepard. Ball knocked around. Lemkool comes back to retrieve it and heads to the middle. Now we're going to switch fields for Park City. And that was Caleb White getting it to the outside. He'll get the ball back. Great sliding effort on the outside by Rush, and it got off of Park City last. That was Greg Tracy with the effort, number 23 for Rush. Now Rush has the ball and trying to get some momentum going downfield. There's a launch by Rouse over the back line, but into the arms of Kennard. Ball gets through everyone. Sanchez will set it up along with Nover. Here's the launch going down the sideline is Eric Zek. Beautiful launch and into almost the middle of the field to Hoffer. And offside's called on Rush. We'll go back the other way. Zek battling with Guadarrama, brings it to the middle, tracks 3 blue jerseys. Tracy lets it go, it'll be Rush ball. Heading towards midway through first half action here from Lakewood, Colorado, Denver Christian Stadium, home of the Colorado Rush Pro Development Team. And this, the inaugural season of the USL, the United Soccer League, League 2, path to the pros. Outstanding soccer clubs on both ends from Park City, the Red Wolves in their white trimmed in black. And your home team here, the blue, trimmed in gray, Colorado Rush. Rush yet to break through the middle. It's been real sticky in the middle. I'd give the Red Wolves credit for really cutting off the access, so they're really playing the lines a lot more. And speaking of the lines, our officials tonight in the center, James Morgan. On the sides, Jason Hampton and Andrew Kirst. Trying to settle it. That was a tough ball. Was Guillermo Leme, and good effort in the middle. Here's a nice slide to keep the ball alive was Ben Shepard, but to no avail. Red Wolves come back the other way. Nice triangle, tap and go from Saku. Ivan Saku. Nice redirect off the chest of number 11, Carter Johnson for Park City. Open field, Zek hustling. Oh, and he's literally shoved out of bounds. That was a hard one. Actually, it was hot for Maximilian. And Maxie hits not only the turf hard, but partly. It would be a track burn, not a rug burn. He scooted across the tartan here for the track. Nice settle by Lemkool. Let's take another look at the collision on the near side. That last time, you see the push. And just as he hit the ground, he hit it was the edge of the turf and the track, and just scooted across, and you could just see kind of a bounce on it. It's gonna be a little sore tomorrow on that side. Got some adrenaline going now. He'll be fine. He'll be pumping down the field. Got a collision in the middle, and on the turf is Jerry Gutierrez. We're gonna get a kick by Ben Shepard once again. Indirect. Take a look at the action here, and you see it's going to be a push from behind right there. Off literally the hands of Guillermo Leme. Kennard rather, the goalie. In the middle of the goal. Shepard sizing it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 white jerseys in the middle with 2 blue right behind it. Shepard's going to try to bend it here. Goes right around him, right into the arms of Kennard. Kennard looking, and will punch it out. In a transition here, trying to catch Ivan Sakau going down the field, but he is met by Rouse off of rush last. Around the 25, they throw it in off the far side. Rouse gets a foot in there, knocks it back out. Rouse play really long. Play is tough to get around. Wiry. Push from behind. By Gutierrez. It'll be a free kick here for Park City. Well, 30 minutes into the first half. We've got a 1-0 lead for the visitors, Park City Red Wolves, looking to make this game an equalizer of sorts after losing 2-1 on Friday at an alternate location, a beautiful location also in the Mile High City, Inglewood High School, Inglewood, Colorado, the Penn Stadium. That's where the match was played on Friday. This is the home field for Colorado Rush. Lakewood, Colorado, Denver Christian High School Stadium. Rahimi to Gutierrez. Down the side. Rouse saves it with his foot. Oh, goodness. 50-50 ball, and just trashed again was Hoffer Maximilian, as he is just nailed. Kind of sandwiched this time. Hits the turf hard once again, so free kick here. Started all over again here till it wasn't a whistle, so Rahimi setting it up. It was deep for Eric Zeck, and the ball's going to come back to the middle. Good decision that time by Burl Shepard. Just get it into the hands of Sanchez. He's going to set it up. Sends it down the line. Chasing it is Jake Feiner. As it goes out of bounds, and here comes Park City, and a miscue. Rush with 12 minutes to go in the half, trying to get something to going offensively. Far side it goes. Rouse sizing it up, looking for an open player downfield. Instead, we're going to switch fields here. Getting back to Nover. He's going to try the near side. Feiner goes past Feiner. Ben Shepard can't keep it on his foot and will come back the other way. Launched by Kennard. Down the sideline is Alejandro Silva. Oh, a shot, and Sanchez covers the near side and punches it over the goal and away from a potential score. Look at the footwork there. Nice launch, great reaction by Sanchez. Sealed that corner, got his hand up, and just punched it right over the top of the goal. Here comes the side kick. It was a corner for second set piece for Park City as it sailed out of bounds off of Rush last. Ten minutes left in the half. Park City threatening again. Here's the throw in on the far side. And if you'd like to chat with me, I'm on Twitter at MKMauro, M-A-U-R-O 6. Got great support for soccer in the state of Colorado and in the region. Some of the best soccer comes out of this western part of the country.
Come on, 7-20. They can't get out.
Rouse settles it, gets back to Sanchez. Looks like they might try the other side. No, they're going to stick with the far side. Let's see if they can break in the switching of the field, hoping to find some gaps in the defense. Park City doing a good job of covering a lot of ground here tonight. I'd say that first 5 minutes for Rush was very intense, did a great job of being the aggressor, but could not break through the defense for a score. Park City came back, and pretty much the pitch has been tilted in the offensive third for Park City. A lot has been stuck in the middle for Rush, unable to really crack the tough defense of the Red Wolves.
Just watch this. Come on, talk. Come on, watch this. Hey.
Inbound on the near side. Coming by Park City. Yvonne Sakau goes down the sidelines to go out of bounds. That will be Rush ball. Tossing it in is Rouse. Zek is open on the far side, or rather make that the near side. He's going to center it. Great read by Kennard to grab it before it got too far out of the box. Not a lot of play for the Rush here midway and late in the first half in that 18-yard box. Steal by Rush, trying to get some here, breaking through the defense. Contact inside the 18. It looked like it was inside the 18. And down on the turf, looks like it's once again Guillermo Leme. We're going to take a look. Here's the contact on the breakaway. And sliding in, there's Kennard as well. And it was a collision with Kennard coming in last moment with Guillermo, his teammate, number 8, hitting the turf for the second time and going right through them and over them was Jake Feiner. You watch the collision. You see in the slow-mo. It's a great slow-mo. Just as Kennard comes up, actually, the collision took place. He just kind of took out his own teammate as Leme hit the ground again. Free kick ensuing for Rush. Rouse will set it up. Feiner once again. Here's the launch. Looking for Ben Shepard. Going into the corner for Zek. And the first corner for Rush. Heads to the middle, headed out of there. Feiner with the 50-50 ball, and there's a launch by Rahimi. It's going to be another throw in for Rush on the far side. Tries to get it, center it in front of the goal and just a little long. So we'll have a goal kick by Kennard. Just under 5.5 to go, 4.5 that is, to go in the first half. 1-0 lead for Park City. losing control is Guadarrama. Rush will regain possession here. Rouse trying to split the defenders and get it to Maximilian, but intercepted once again by Park City. So Ben Shepard challenging on the outside Guadarrama. Shepard, who we said had those 2 goals on Friday, member of the UMass, University of Massachusetts Minutemen. Just take a look here. There's set number 7. That's Ben Shepard, and he is almost like a slide tackle, unintended slide tackle taken out. Shepard, rush ball. Shepard came in late. His team made it to the NCAAs, so he wasn't really feeling like he was the sharpest when he came in, but he came in a few days early, well, I should say a few days before the season began on Friday, and then was able to capitalize and kind of turn himself around to refocus that quickly and score the lone 2 goals for Rush in that victory on Friday. Threatening, Red Wolves just launched over the center of the goal. That one's going to go out of bounds. Nope, it's not. It's going to be saved by Park City. Going to come back to the middle. Feiner working the sides, trying to get the ball back. And a yellow card is going to be administered to number 19, Zachary Moss. So Moss of Park City receives a yellow card. And with that, Rush will throw in on the far side, probably around just inside its own 30. Another foul on Park City. See if Rush can take advantage of a hopeful momentum shift here. Rahimi goes to the middle. Goes back to the near side to Rouse. He's going to try to keep it alive here. Shepard's going to turn, look, racing down the sideline. Oh, looking for an open for Maximilian, but it just missed his outstretched leg. Trying to keep it inbounds. Well, on a breakaway attempt was Maximilian. Could not get there in time. Seconds to go here in the half. Taking his time is the goalie Kennard. Extra time right now. We're going into extra time. Shepard working on White. And now they're going to call a foul on Shepard. Referee is going to give Ben Shepard a yellow card. Shepard having somewhat of a discussion there, if you'd like to call it that, with the center referee, the official James Morgan. to no avail. Here comes the kick by Carter Johnson. There's going to be a push to the middle here. As soon as he launches it, we'll see how he strategizes it, launches it. There's a header again, that time off of Zachary Moss, who got the first yellow card that was delivered at the 43-50 marker. Looked like it was off of Park City, but no, they're going to say off a rush. So now the third set piece coming for Park City on the far side in extra time. Past the middle. And last off of Lahim, so back the other way. So that's going to end the first half. So the center official is back talking to Ben Shepard, number 7 for Rush. And Gutierrez as well. So Jerry Gutierrez coming to talk to the official as well, trying to get a clarification as both teams head to the locker room. First half is in the books. And the visitors from Park City, Utah, the Park City Red Wolves Soccer Club in the lead, 1-0. You're watching live coverage of USL, United Soccer League, League 2 action between Park City Red Wolves and the Colorado Rush Pro Development Team right here live on Stream It Sports. We'll be back for second half action.
So what's it gonna be tonight? Be the crew that rolls deep. Be Lord of the Lanes. Be your alter ego. Be unfiltered. Be a strike dance machine. Be that guy. Be ballsy. Be 12 pounds of fury. Be superstitious. Be granny style. Be any style. Hey, it's your night. Be bold. Bolero.
Next Level Sports Performance is a physical therapy and sports performance clinic located in Golden, Colorado. For 17 years, Next Level has strived to provide the highest level of care in the state. Whether you're a competitive athlete that's looking to step up your game, an active individual recovering from an injury, or someone who wants the energy and flexibility to keep up with your kids every day, Next Level Sports Performance can help you find the answer you need. Next Level recently moved locations, but they made sure to stay in Golden. The brand new facility is located in the Coors Tech Business Park at 4670 Table Mountain Drive. For information on the services they provide, visit their website at nextlevelsPPT.com.
Everybody wants a piece of you. So don't lose it. Take your time. Work hard. Don't give up.
It's your family's favorite day to bowl, eat, and have fun. Kids Fest is back at Bolero and AMF Bowling Centers with dates in May and June. Kids under 15 can enjoy free 1-hour bowling and shoe rental and a free $5 arcade card during these special events. Not only that, get discounts on all menu items kids love, like $1 cookies, $2 hot dogs, and much more. Parents can join in on the fun too with discounted bowling for adults during Kids Fest. One lucky family will have a chance for their child to win 1 free year of PBA Junior Club. Want to learn more about Kids Fest at Bolero and AMF Bowling Centers near you? Head to Bolero.com to find out the closest bowling center, and we'll see you on the lanes.
Welcome back to Douglas. I said Douglas County. It's actually Denver Christian. We are in Lakewood, Colorado. It's Denver Christian High School Stadium. Mary Kay Morrow and Phil Mildren, our executive director of Stream It Sports, bringing you live coverage right here in Lakewood. This is the inaugural season of the USL League 2 Pro Development League, and the Colorado Rush came out strong the first 5 minutes, and then Park City settled in. They possessed well, had some good passes to the foot along with some long balls, and were able to tilt the pitch to the offensive third. And what they did is they scored the lone goal, and here you see it off of a free kick, and it was a header in traffic. Looked like it came off of Zachary Moss, number 19. It was an incredible crowded field that ball was about kicked from about the 40, launched in there, and success for Park City. They lead this one 1-0. Well, on the other side, for Colorado Rush, might need to change things up a little bit, try to go a little bit more direct play, and that aggressiveness that they started with last in the first half. You're going to need to put that pressure back on and try to go 45 minutes of pressure, tie this one up, and start with that. Sanchez, they switch sides, so now Rush, and it's home blue, trimmed in gray. Going from left to right, Park City, the Red Wolves, in white, trimmed in black. On Friday, when Rush led 2-0 at the break, it was Park City who had more of a direct approach. Put a lot of pressure on Rush, did manage to score 1 goal in a losing effort of 2-1. Rush trying to have a sweep at home. So pretty impressive. Rush won its first match in its program history, as we said, the inaugural season. So they're hoping to turn this one back around and make good on it. See Park City in control here on the near side. Nice slide to try to regain control, but to no avail by Gutierrez. Ball goes across the field as they switch sides for Park City, and they'll set it back up. Good patience, good possession here in the second half. They've got the lead. The Red Wolves are just going to, nice move there on the outside by number 5. That's Netzi Swalita from Syracuse, Utah, University of Dayton.
Check where the 9 is.
Throw in coming to Park City. Carter Johnson doing the honors. Defense disrupts. That's Feiner. Actually, that was Rouse. So Rouse comes back into it. They're going to switch sides again. Looking for some help. Pressure by the D, trying to avoid it on the near side, but Park City doing a good job of just making sure that Rush does not get any momentum at all. And Rouse has to kick it away from an oncoming Ivan Saku. Throw in for Park City. Caleb White on the throw in. Ben Shepard trying to get it away from an oncoming Dyson Clapier. Finer hustling, gets his foot in there, makes sure that he disrupts White, and it'll be rush ball. We got a substitution coming up on the field. And that's number 23 coming in. Greg Tracy back in for Rush. And actually, correction on that, it's number 16, Danilo Pekovic from Belgrade. Played at Denver's East High School and went on to play collegiately at Regis University in North Denver. Part of the club teams for the Colorado Fusion and the Colorado Rapids. White will inbound from the far side with a throw in for Park City. Right in front of the goal, it's headed back out by the Rush defense. Park City maintains control. You know, one thing you notice with Park City, they've done a nice job of passing to the foot, and then they go long and over the top when they need to. Here's a breakaway attempt. Great disruption there. By LeMay and also Swalita. So just when Rush thinks they have a breakaway, trying to get some momentum, trying to tip the action to the offensive third, Park City manages to get a foot in the passing lane and stop any forward progress. The other thing that Park City's doing a good job of right now is spreading out, forcing Rush, kind of tire him out a little bit, and switching fields. Both players go down going for the ball. Holding his, looks like just below his, off to the side of his shin maybe, is Lemcool. We'll see it again here. You see the leg go up by Eric Zek, and then he and Lemcool at the same time throw a leg at it and knock each other down, kind of canceling each other out. Lemcool pops back up. Eric Zek is still down, number 3 for Rush. You know, the United Soccer League, USL League 2, is the leader in pre-professional soccer in North America. And the league holds a vital role as it continues to provide the elite platform for those pursuing professional careers domestically and internationally. And we've got so many international and domestic players on both squads, and particularly on the Colorado Rush team. And throughout the U.S. and Canada, the league, there are 2 franchises continue to provide top pre-professional players to train and compete at the highest level. Well, it's proven really quite efficient for the next level, and it's been a proven path to the pros in the North American Soccer League, and or rather in North American Soccer period. But USL2 particularly has been important in that stepping stone for top professionals now playing throughout the world. So when you look at the numbers, it's really impressive. More than 70,000 of all the MLS draftees since 2010 have USL League 2 experience, including a record 60 were selected in 2018. Another 199 USL League 2 alumni compete in the MLS in this season. So back to live action after both players get up and continue play off of Park City last, and it will be rush ball. Sanchez, the goalkeeper. One got scooted past him off of a free kick, and it was a header that was redirected into the back of the net. Looks like we've got a substitution on the field. Coming off for Park City, number 28, Alejandro Silva. Now in, Innocent Twishheim from Salt Lake and University of South Carolina, number 7. Rouse trying to get it up the field. Trying to play it safe is Guillermo Lemay. Get it back to his goalkeeper. Gutierrez still trying to set it up. Lays it off to Feiner. Sanchez just had an oncoming attempt there, had to hurry and kick it through. Rush going to the outside. Alec Marshall. Actually, that's not Marshall, that's Burl Shepherd. Switching fields, will try the next other side. Rush trying to give Park City a taste of its own medicine, spreading the field. Now they come back at Gutierrez. Finds a gap in the defense. Good hustle, Tracy mixing it up in the middle. Rouse doing a great job of trying to control the tempo, and instead Park City once again stops any kind of momentum by Rush. You watch it here. Just cuts through. Just cut through right up the arm. Near side, oh, a push from behind. Feiner could not slow himself down and runs over number 11, Carter Johnson. So Johnson hits the turf. Watch the action. As soon as Johnson cut in, you saw the momentum by number 13, Feiner. He could not slow up in time. Here comes a free kick by LeMay. He'll get it back. Feiner on him. Down the field on a launch. In front of the net, oh, good effort there defensively. And Sanchez gets in the middle and says that I've had enough. So he'll clear it, but not for long. Park City. Here comes a breakaway attempt. Tracy hustling, goes in the middle, and there it is! On the breakaway, Gutierrez. No, make that number 13, Jake Feiner. Great action on the breakaway. As you had Tracy down the side, he cuts to the middle and racing down on the wing. Beautiful job here. So here's the Tracy open in the middle and just a nice touch on the near side. Lower part just slipped inside the goal, and Kennard talking to his defensive line saying, where were you? He had nobody in front of him. Nice breakaway and a goal by Feiner at about the 50, just inside the 60-minute mark of this match. So Feiner comes up with the equalizer for Rush. And now it's heating up as you see the offensive third going to work for the men in blue. That could really swing the momentum. Well, both these teams, when you think of the league, how young it is, and also how late they all have come together. They only started basically 2 weeks ago with exhibitions, the weekend of May 14th through the 16th, and then start the season. So, you know, teams trying to get conditioning going, plus chemistry on the field and with each other on the field, off the field, as they're all, you know, part of the Rush team is back from last year, but again, they didn't compete due to the pandemic. So now you really start over again. And you almost think in these early matches, it's the team that can gel the best early on that has the edge. But they're all top flight competitors. Oh, that one looked like it went off of Park City last. Instead, a call's going to be made. So the center official, James Morgan said, I mixed it up. It's actually Blues ball. So we'll take a look at it here. See the kick and a nice slide attempt there by Burl Shepard, and it went right off the shin of the defender. So yes, that was the correct change of the call to go back to Rush. Zek aims to the middle. Gets it inside to Maxey, and Maxey loses the ball. Roush using that length, comes down the middle of the field, heads to the outside. Rush trying to break away again and get behind the defense like it did moments ago. And great effort on the side. What a job. Rush, you can tell that they've got a momentum switch. Look like Iman Rahimi on that far side, and a foul's going to be called, so we've got a kick coming from the outside by Rush. And that looks like that's going to be just outside the 18-yard box. It's going to be a rush to the middle, pun intended. Here we go. The launch, kicked up by Park City. Now it's a 50-50 ball. Zek gets his foot in the way of it. Shields. Make that Maxey. Maxey's doing a great job of gaining control and then tries to turn and kick to the middle, but instead it sails out of bounds. So nice attempt, good effort by Rush, and it'll be Park City ball as it goes out of bounds. Oh, an errant kick to go wide to Vargas, and now Rush gets a chance again. Rouse will set it up, looking deep, goes back to the middle. Into the match, as we said, that's Danilo Pekovic. Outside, oh, it slides across out in front of Maxey. Instead, good job though, they tried to do kind of a mid-diamond, could not make that work. But nonetheless, we're seeing a shift now. We're seeing a shift in the offensive third for Rush. He tied this one up at one apiece around the 60-minute mark of the match. We're 65 minutes into the match. And the rain is coming down. As we said, it's forecast rain for off and on, mostly on, for the next 24 hours on this Memorial Day weekend. We had 75 degrees on Friday during the match that opened the inaugural season for both these teams in the Mountain Division of the Western Conference. Lots of heavy clouds. Finer gets it outside, but a little too far to the east. Do a temperature check for you right now. Here in Lakewood, it's 50 degrees still. That was the temperature at halftime, or rather at game time. Still feeling between 46 and 48. Well, the humidity obviously has gone up quite a bit with rain continuing. We had about an hour where it didn't rain in the beginning of the match, and then all of a sudden, here it comes. Near side, it goes to Burl Shepard. Back to Rouse, he'll set it up from the center mid area. He's gonna switch fields, he's taking a look. Gets it to Gutierrez. Gutierrez looking, he's got somebody in the middle. He's gonna go down the field, trying to hit Finer, just a little too long, and Kennard hustles over there. The goalkeeper squelches the breakaway attempt for Rush. Rouse is gonna get the heads up on Yvonne, number 99 for Park City, who just did a one-touch back to the outside. Footwork by Carter Johnson goes to the near side. Deep in the corner, oh, an attempt coming with a sharp one from Innocent Twishimi. Great stop by Sanchez as he smothered it near side. Trying to squeeze it in was Twishimi. A lot of talk, a lot of pretty chippy play we've seen most of the evening. These two teams learned each other pretty well on Friday. Officials talking to Greg Tracy, or Tracy actually I should say, is talking to the center official, James Morgan. And now there's going to be a free kick for Rush. It's going to be Rouse. Colorado Rush established the pro development team in 2018. It is the only club of its kind in the USL League 2 in Colorado. It's soggy field, it just is saturated, just saturated. We'll see if that will affect the play. If we'll see a little bit tougher ability to keep traction. And see how it'll affect the footwork. So far, it has not. Outside it goes to Twishimi. Interrupted. Just better play here by Rush. Ever since they scored that goal, they worked it, got the breakaway. And it was Feiner who had the finish for the equalizer. And now they just seem to be getting to the ball a little bit quicker than Park City. This is Carter Johnson, rather, as he is stopped by Gutierrez. And back the other way, Rush. 4-on-4. Ball goes deep for Feiner. Can he get there before the goalie Kennard, and it'll sail out of bounds. Kennard, it was kind of interesting that he went after that ball, but he didn't have a defender back there. So he went after it with Feiner, knowing the speed on the wing by Feiner. He'll get the ball back. And Zachary Moss, who got a yellow card in that first half, playing in the corner, the defensive outside back. So it's going to be a goal kick for Sanchez. Jersey's hanging a little heavy on the players. Yeah, well, it is raining hard here in Lakewood, Colorado, and most of the Denver metro area. Not to mention our photographer, Kevin, who is on top of the roof, who's giving you that nice wide view that you get to see, you have the privilege of seeing. Hats off to Kevin putting up with the elements. We're inside the press box in a narrow area, but I hope he's got some really good rain gear. I know he's got a hat, but hopefully there's some good rain gear. Yeah, it's tough work when you get this kind of wet and then some cold to go with it. Being in the Mountain Division, all these teams are going to be on mountain time, so there's not much difference in altitude either. And you can see it if you look kind of up into the lights at the top of your screen. You can see it just coming down in sheets. It looks like it's kind of going from north to south on the kind of a sideways sheets of rain. Almost looks like a frost on the field with the lighting. We're in the 73rd minute. Launch by Park City, and we've got a collision. And that's going to be Vargas, who was taken out. And Vargas, number 10 for Park City. Let's see if that was, looking to see, I think that was Gutierrez, number 10. Got tangled up with Vargas, and it's going to be on Gutierrez. So the wall goes up on the indirect kick for Park City. As you see, a wall of blue for Rush. Sanchez pacing. You see Sanchez on the far side of the post. You know, he's got to play kind of that game too, you know, where he's going to, you know, you can either be center and try to go left or right and stay low, or you show that you're going to be near post or far post, try to somehow fool the kicker. Somebody left too early, and actually that was not Carter Johnson on the indirect kick. That was Esteban Celis from Monterrey, Mexico. Played it for the Monterrey Football Club. Good hustle by Tracy and company on the far side. Here come the Rush. Spreading it, they've got play, they've got numbers. And a nice slide to interrupt. Take a look on that kick again. See, there's the infraction. So just moving a little too soon, and it nullifies the attempt. So here comes just the second set piece of the night for Rush. Oh, a little long. Can't blame that one on the rain. That was just a nice launch, but it was just too deep on the kick. Heading to the middle with the kick, that was Burl Shepard. Ball's bounced around. Oh, almost got back to Rush in the middle, as that was a nice, just great footwork. Good passes to the foot. Try to get that, slide in that pass to Maxey. Look, and just missed his outstretched foot. As it goes out of bounds, and it'll be a goal kick for Kennard. Goes right into the head of Jake Feiner as it goes out of bounds, and throwing it in will be Park City and Guillermo Leme. See the rain right there on the throw, in the sheets just coming down. Slide tackle that time by Danilo Pekovic. Ball gets over to Maxey. Maxey on the ground, and so is number 11, Carter Johnson. Battle on the near side between Pushimi and Burl Shepard, and it'll be Park City ball. Switching fields, trying to settle. Is Twashimi now coming down the side. It's taken away and stolen by Rush. You know, most of the time with soccer players, the elements don't bother them. They fill lanes, they stay focused. That's what we're seeing here at the elite level of soccer here tonight. Both teams working hard, though. You got to give them credit for just staying diligent and working hard. You know, Rush, head coach Elliot Prost, so impressed with his team. Impressed with their work ethic. now trying to build a little more stamina plus the cohesion. On the other side, Park City is head coach Scott McKenzie. He's also the Red Wolves Academy director. Ball's in the midfield. Rush trying to continue to stop the offensive attempts by Park City, and so far so good. Coming down the far side for Rush, that's Eric Zeck. Zeck all over the field tonight. He's done a great job going up and down the wings, coverage. Same with Feiner. Feiner's been big here in the second half, getting more touches. Is the one player for the Rush that has put the ball back into the net on a great breakaway. An assist by Tracy. We are in the 80th minute. Second half, tied at 1 apiece. Second of 2 matches in this homestand for Rush in the inaugural season. As we said last year, they announced it back in February of 2020 that they were going to have this season, but a lot of things canceled. And there's even fans in the stands, so a welcome to have live soccer and have fans in the stands despite the elements. Gain a lot of appreciation for opportunity and resiliency. Outside Feiner looking to cross. And he just stepped out of bounds before he was able to cross in front of the net. Looking for Ben Shepard. Shepard had the 2 goals on Friday. Kennard with the goal kick. Ball goes outside Carter Johnson. Johnson kicks it back to set things up with Moss. Moss being challenged by Feiner. And it'll be Rush ball. Little miscommunication, looks like frustration by Park City. Rush trying to take advantage here late. And Rush will get the ball again. So defensive line, that was Moss clearing it from the back line. Rush playing with a lot of confidence right now. As we said, we're all tied at 1. Losing the ball that time on a foul. A lot of matted hair out there. That's what I'm seeing. You don't see hats in soccer, that's for sure. Not if you're on the field. Not even the officials. I think soccer players are some of the toughest athletes out there. They play in just all kinds of elements. Watched it for years. It's amazing. Plus, with some of the best conditioned athletes as well. Rouse will send it down to Gutierrez. Gutierrez looking on the outside. He's got Burl Shepard, but not quite long enough. Johnson back to Kennard. He'll switch fields. Rouse is there using his length. Bailey Rouse. Such a calming effect in the center midfield. And if this score stays the same at 1 apiece, we will have an overtime. 2 15-minute overtime periods are played in their entirety to determine the series winner. Actually, not the series winner, but anyway, it's 2 15-minute overtime periods. There won't be any penalty kicks. The win on Friday for Rush garnered 3 points in that one. Carter Johnson on the near side here for Park City, looking to inbound. Goes back to Swahilita. Oh my, that one went long and no one's home. Except for Sanchez, he'll start the other way. Bailey Rouse looking for some help on the sideline, he's got it. Nice redirect on the header by Nover. Splitting the defenders, getting an opportunity was Feiner. Actually, that was Zek, Eric Zek. Beat a defender and actually had almost a point-blank shot just outside the penalty box. Good defense by Park City to keep it out of the net. Vargas trying to track that one down. Could not get there in time. It'll go out of bounds. And it'll be Park City ball. So possession Park City inside the 86th minute. And a throw in. Almost as good as a set piece here. Here's the launch to the middle. Headed out and cleared by the Rush team. A lot of congestion in front of the 18, and Rush regains possession. Pekovic goes outside. Oh, and just misses Burrell Shepard. But Shepard comes back defensively, doing a great job. Getting some nice help that time by Nover. Safe move by Shepard, giving it to his goalie, Sanchez. You can tell it's crunch time. Lot of chatter. Sense of urgency really on both sides. Hey, they don't want to go into overtime. Here comes Rush on the breakaway. Nice slide tackle and steal by the Red Wolves defense. This is a great shot. This is a great effort here on the slide tackle by Vargas to switch things up and come back the other way for the Red Wolves. Here's the throw in. Ball was thrown in before the whistle, so we'll try it again. Good hustle by Zek, trying to send the ball back the other way, but the defense is there. Offensive third now for Park City. What a job by Zek coming out of there. Actually, that's Nover. Nover with the slide effort, and here comes Zek. Cuts to the middle. He's got Pekovic. Outside it goes. Burl Shepard's going to try to set it up. He's got numbers on the side. Oh, trying to get it to Gutierrez, cutting through the defense to no avail. Pressure by Shepard along with Maxey. Near side, Jake Feiner. Back to Burl Shepard. He turns and goes. No, but he gets it. Oh, inside to Maxey, right in front of the penalty box. If he could have just turned shoulder, he could have had a nice kick just right outside the goal box. Here we go. Inside the final minute. There may be some extra time as well. Gutierrez setting it up with Bailey Rouse. Rouse, your general out there for Rush. Here comes Maxey. Maxey looking for Feiner on the outside, so Maxey was going to try to take it down, draw the defense, and then go outside to Feiner. Instead, he loses the ball, but it'll be Rush will try it again here. Switching fields. Here's the long shot. Oh, and an oncoming Maxey. Just a little too long. Extra time now on the field. So regulation time is up at 90. Nover forcing the issue. Here's a through ball. Does it get through? It does to Feiner. Turning around the defense, cutting back to Maxey. Oh, and Maxey basically barreled over Carter Johnson. And Johnson is down. Well, a lot on the line here for this match as we're tied at 1. You see the footwork by Johnson. Maxey tries to go between the legs of Johnson, and then a little shove, so he kind of set him up. Certainly a foul called. Here comes the kick from Kennard. Down to the middle, and there's the length of Rouse again, making a difference to keep that one out of the middle. That back line has been outstanding here in the second half as they tightened up their defense and making adjustments with Zek and Rouse and Nover, along with some help from Pekovic. Vargas, oh! Vargas with a great attempt as Luis Vargas went one-on-one with Sanchez, and great reaction again to get up on the upper 90. You watch the reaction here by the goalie. You see the traffic in the middle, but he breaks free on a one-timer, and just a great effort by Sanchez as that ball was headed for top shelf scoring, and he knocked it out. Outside the goal, it'll be a goal kick. Seconds to go in regulation. Again, we are in extra time. Sanchez with the goal kick. Rouse has pressure. Feiner touches it back to Gutierrez, who will throw it in to Nover. So Park City gets a nice foot in the lane and gets a ball back. Maxey, they're out calling for a handball, no call made. Instead, Rush on the far side trying to make something happen late here in the second half. That one goes it goes almost through the uprights as it headed over the goal. Extra time, we are in extra time, tied up at 1. Park City scored in the first half. Rush scored in the second. Foul in around the 30. It'll be Rush ball. This will be a kick, indirect. This could be the difference maker right here. This could be the match right here. They're going to give it to Ben Shepard. Shepard, who gained some huge confidence after his 2-goal match on Friday in the victory over this same Park City squad, 2-1. He's going to launch it over everybody and into the arms of Kennard. Great slide tackle and effort that time coming off the foot of Rouse. Rouse has just been everywhere along with Fighter. The Rush team has really covered the gaps well here in the second half. In regulation, you get the whistle. Let's take a look at that last attempt here off of the set piece. Actually, it wasn't a set piece, it was a free kick, and that one just clears everybody but right into the arms of Kennard. And time expires in the match, and now we will go into overtime. We'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll have the first of 2 overtimes, 15 minutes apiece, right here on Stream It Sports.
Focus. It's hard to keep. Everybody wants a piece of you. So don't lose it. Take your time. Work hard. Don't give up. And when your moment comes, breathe through and focus.
Well, welcome back. I stand corrected. We will not go into overtime. The match is over. It is a tie, 1-1. Both teams will gain points. But Rush comes back after being down 1-0. Mary Kay Morrow, along with our executive director, Phil Mildren, here in the booth. And what a match it was. Park City came out. They did not have the aggressiveness, but they had some great possession in most of that first half. And what they did well is they were able to convert and get on the board first. And then in the second half, it was a fine play by Rush to make sure that they could get that ball in off of a free kick. And it was Feiner who put it in to tie it up at 1 apiece, but Rush made some great adjustments. They played tight defense with Rouse and Zek and also Petrovic, and did a fine job in making sure. And you see it here. You see coming down, that's Tracy to the outside, and then Maxey, and look at Feiner. Look at the nice touch. A one touch on the near post for the equalizer. And let's take a one more look at that first goal. And you see it was a header, and it was off of a indirect, and it was a beautiful launch. Looked like it was off the head of Zachary Moss, who got up there, redirected it away from Sanchez into the back of the net. And those are your 2 goals. And we finished that way, 1-1. 1 in the first half for Park City, 1 in the second half for Rush. And a good 2-match homestand for the inaugural season for Colorado Rush. Well, let's take a look at Rush's upcoming schedule. You see the May 28th, May 30th, that's what we are just finishing now. They head to Utah. They will play Ogden City on June 4th, so that will be next Friday, and they will go to Park City next Sunday on June 6th. They will be back home right here in Lakewood, Colorado at the Denver Christian Stadium on June 11th and 13th, and those the team will be announced. So if you look at the Mountain Division, New Mexico United is in that. Now, you don't see them on that schedule, so we will see how that will be filled out for the home matches on the 11th and 13th. Moving right along back at Park City, and they'll stay on the road for 4. They'll go to Park City for 2, and then Ogden City for 2, and then they'll come home and play Ogden City again to wrap things up in the 7-match homestand July 8th and 11th here at Denver Christian Stadium. Well, that'll do it for our crew, the Stream It Sports crew, and Joe Webb, General Manager and CEO of Colorado Rush Pro Development, and his entire staff. We appreciate his team along with the facilities here at Denver Christian Stadium. And for Colorado Rush Pro Development, once again, the final score 1-1. I'm Mary Kay Morrow, and join me anytime on Twitter at MKMorrow, MAURO 6. Love to talk some soccer with you. Thank you for joining us this evening. Stay dry if you're in the Denver metro area, and if you're watching around the country, best of luck the rest of this Memorial weekend. Stay safe.